Hello and welcome to the back nine of round 3 of the 10th Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship presented by Barbasol. We're in Bedford County and Lynchburg, Virginia at Ivy Hill Disc Golf Course today. I'm Erika Stinchcomb.
I'm Madison Walker. We're your two hockeys.
Honk. Okay, take a breath. And yeah, we are at Ivy Hill for what, the 4th time that we've ever seen it. Pretty much the same layout as last year. A few little bit of differences. Silva Saarinen, 1 over, but still a 4-stroke advantage over Holyn Handley, 5 over Paige. Missy hanging in there, but kind of sliding back. Chase card making moves today.
Yeah, they sure are. Missy hanging out with those chase card competitors. Again, we said it in the first video, but it's going to be windy tomorrow, so everyone really trying to take advantage of moving day on moving day while the wind is way down.
Yeah, so calm today. Hole 10 is a downhill par 4, 834 feet, but a lot of danger. This bunker on the left is hazard. The OB line on the left comes into play. If you really yank a disc to the right too, you can find that right side OB. With how downhill it is, angle control is so important. And then the second shot is pretty risky with that pinch point. You either have to really lay up or really go for it. There's no in between.
A little bit of a headwind on this one. It's the first time you could feel the wind just a teeny bit. It's so important to get huge distance on this tee shot if you are trying to go for it. The OB pinches so much right in the landing zone if you land short at all.
Silva pushing towards the right with a lot of turn.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, and it happens. It happens out here. Big downhill shots are so fun, but any tiny error is just absolutely escalated.
Holyn, so good at that gentle hyzer flip. We've seen her throw that a couple times today. Really working huge distance. Let's see how much Paige decides to bite off. This looks giant. The follow through.
I love taking a knee. Oh, man, these skips are crazy.
Slow down.
This fairway, more than any other, had the biggest skips we saw all day long.
Here's Silva forced to go standstill. It looks like she's... Does she ever lay up? Is this a layup?
Not once
ever.
This is a layup. This is the first time.
This is the first time. Okay, smart playing, Silva. Respect. Missy not gonna lay this up. Oh, big slip.
Yeah, but still, I think that's perfect. Sick. Missy looking for a turkey. Look at how far this looks.
It really does. And Holyn threw it so far.
Uh-huh. This looks great.
Yep. And look how tight that out of bounds is. All the trees on the left side are out of bounds as well, if you can't quite see that OB line in the shade.
Paige with a really great looking recovery shot here. Wow.
Yep. This played as the 3rd most difficult hole today. There was 13 out of bounds strokes among our 20 competitors. The most OB'd hole on the course.
This is the most I think lead card has shown up all day as a group. Those approach shots were unbelievable. To have 3 looks at birdie here on, what'd you say, the 3rd hardest?
Yep, 3rd hardest. There's...
Bummer.
Yeah, there was only 5 competitors that made it to Circle 1 in regulation. There was only 2 birdies on the day today.
Sounds like most people went for it.
Okay. Silva with a good bogey save.
Yeah, really strategic from Silva to not let the mistakes stack up extra by going big on the second after the out of bounds.
Paige with an amazing recovery.
Yeah.
Missy with one of those 2 birdies, the other from Ella Hansen, who was 15 feet away on her second shot. She went giant off the tee. Wow, holy moly. 60% of the field with a bogey or worse.
Oof. Oof. Not Missy. She's got that turkey.
Mm-hmm. She be thrashing.
And back to even par.
A fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 11, we walk up the biggest hill ever. You can see the hill we just played down over on the right side. And another kind of lackluster hole. This one is hole 4, but better. Yeah, it's got the hay bales before the hazard area, before those hay bales. Behind it is all safe area besides that hazard bunker. The out of bounds behind it isn't really in play. Sometimes you can accidentally throw in a little too far. Yeah, no wind today, which was nice. You're just kind of trying to spike something as close to this basket as possible. If it's on the hazard side, cool, birdie putt. If it's on the other side, sweet. Par putt. If it's on the other side, birdie putt. You see a lot of layups on this hole with players that go deep, though, because putting back at this basket is scary. It's almost touching the hay bales.
Looks like a nice angle from Holyn. Spike. Die. Just stop it.
Where are you going?
Okay, that's great.
That's not what spike hyzers are supposed to do.
Yeah. Paige with a slow speed disc. I gotta look this one up.
I like the play. Oh my gosh. And that's perfect. It literally touches some hay on the way over.
Glow Fierce. I think that's a newer addition to her bag, or at least we haven't seen it as much as that yellow one that she throws.
Silva ace running and checking up nicely before the hazard. It is so strange to throw this hole with no wind. It almost feels like it's like too easy or something. Missy just laying that up from the hazard. She's going to have to settle for a bogey at best.
Holyn dealing with a little bit of a breeze here, coming right at her, it seems like.
Little soft bid. This one also tied. Wait. Oh, never mind. There was only one out of bounds stroke on this hole.
Huh?
The rest were just hazards. Oh, right.
Hazard.
They don't count those in the stats? That's weird. Because there was definitely more hazard strokes.
There was more hazard strokes on your card. Huh, that is weird that it's not counted.
Yeah. Surprising.
Yeah.
There was only 4 birdies on hole 11 today.
Yeah, Silva catching left side chains again. Her second miss in the same spot, kind of.
Sophia Dunica parking the hole. Shout out.
That's so hard to do with those hay bales.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? You don't need 27 oranges. Really doesn't fit your budget.
How much should I add for the tip?
I'm pretty sure the trick is to half the price and then add the tip.
Leave that for a tip. But don't tip the IRS. Just pay what you have to and no more.
I don't know what's been happening to me. I'm being plagued by these daytime hallucinations of financial advisors.
All in your head. You made a lot of progress since you first started coming here. You were very low.
It's like I'm always saying, buy low, sell high.
What? Do you see this? It's happening again.
How does that make you feel?
Sometimes it can be hard to tell the difference between good advice and bad advice. Here at First Financial Advisory Services, we know the difference.
Hole 12, the second worst hole in the course.
I agree.
It is. It is. It's the same as the dudes. It's not so bad for them. For us, to get on this skinny little strip, only the right side is inbounds. The left second, like the second part of that rectangle is all hazard. So you see a lot of kind of circle 2 or even deeper hazard looks for par, I would say is the most common play. Out of bounds anywhere, you have to proceed to the drop zone, which is not an easy recovery for bogey.
It's straight up a hard one.
Yeah, we saw Ella Hansen on Madison's card throw a power forehand, which was a sick play. Holyn going just backhand dead straight at it, making what I'm saying sound whiny, but that's incredible.
No, that is amazing.
That's incredible.
She made that look so easy. Paige is probably going to make it look a little easy as well.
Yeah, look at this little straight shot, perfect nose angle. These are unbelievable shots.
I know, they're so good.
I want to shake something. That's so good.
Yeah. Let's see. There's 9 OB strokes out of 20 competitors on this hole. That doesn't count the hazard. So that's just pure out of bounds.
Wow. Okay. Lead card.
Wait, what the heck? They're all one-upping each other?
Lead card leading right now.
They sure are. These are crazy. You see so many discs landing in circle 3 if they do land in bounds. So like the fact that not only are they safe, but they're inside circle 1 and the bullseye
amazing
is insane. Man, I wish that we could just like have a run of all the shots on this tee pad because they just made this look like
They'll
it's
just
no big deal.
Unfortunately have to take us at our word, which they usually do. So I feel like it's all right.
A nice little pushing shot from it. Okay, huge pushing shot from Missy. What the heck? This is crazy.
This is crazy.
Cool shots, everybody. The stats show otherwise. There's
Good.
only 3 competitors got to circle 1 in regulation.
We just saw them.
We just saw them all. Okay.
What's crazy is I thought Holland's was going to be the best shot after
Me too.
she threw it.
Me too. Missy looks like she's just barely inside. Oh, Paige.
She knows.
Silva, the only one to park the hole. Rebecca Cox and Anniken Sten, the only other birdies. Anniken's from circle 2, 44 feet. Yeah, this one not our favorite hole. But looks like some players can do it. They played a lot harder at the World Championships where we're not watching the biggest arms on the course.
And the wind.
And the wind.
Yeah, the wind. Yeah.
You're right.
Now that I think about it more.
Yeah, usually we have a head-wind left to right cross, I believe, on that hole.
Which is horrible for that hole.
Yes. Here's hole 13. You gotta, again, just cross into an island. A lot of island holes out here. The way the drone is flying is not the route most players are taking. They're going to try to cheat a little bit further left just because it's a little closer to the tee pad. If you go the way the drone is flying, I'd say it's about 350, maybe 360 to cross. The second shot, you're going to try to get something up underneath that one tree in the middle. You can see it on the graphic over there. Low-hanging branches. The OB is pinched in right there as well. You might see some players getting aggressive, but this second shot is really, I don't want to say impossible, but it is very difficult to reach your second shot up the hill under the low-hanging tree branches to the basket for birdie.
I think last year in 3 rounds, we saw 8 birdies on this hole in 3 rounds.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so I think we'll see a birdie.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. I'd be surprised to see more than 3.
Wow, Holyn. Huge.
That's so big.
Huge. Imagine if she was like flexing him and throwing distance shots. She's just like pure hyzering.
Pure control hyzer. 350 feet every time.
Yeah. Paige getting
So pretty.
some good distance as well. Ooh, man. One of the few competitors that has to worry about the out of bounds line deep.
Nice looking shot from Missy.
Yep.
And Missy has big distance. We saw that.
Yes.
We've seen it many, many times. And she didn't clear it by like that much, you know, just showing this is a hard hole. And Missy just playing this one for par.
Yep. Just under the tree. She'll be maybe just outside circle 2. Silva not left with much, being on this left side of the green. She's also going to have to throw one low and not going to be able to fight the hill very much.
I think the only way to really do it is with this sidearm.
Like a flexing sidearm?
Yeah. Either like this or Ella went out and around, which got her a look, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, Ella's shot was crazy.
It was crazy. The backhand is just hard to like carry far enough.
Yep. You see so many discs landing in circle 2. Looks like only one competitor got to circle 1 in regulation, and only 5 out of 20 got to circle 2 in regulation. You see a lot of these long jump putts or little short approach shots. Yeah, Missy not quite on the putting surface yet. She's throwing.
Nice little floaty run.
Hey!
Ooh, give her the slow mez.
Dang, good birdie.
Big one from Paige.
One remaining look right outside the circle. Oh, so many chains. Paige was the only birdie. %85 of the field with a par.
Woo!
Kind of a boring hole.
Checking in with a chase card, Evelina on the next hole, 14. This one's pretty infamous from last year, particularly on the MPO side. The green is the steepest green we've ever seen anywhere for all time, and it still exists, but it's different now. We'll watch Evelina's first 2 very, very big shots here, putting her in position to go and attack for birdie. Instead of having an inbounds kind of strip up to the green, it's just an island, and they put some rocks in there, which is kind of nice to maybe catch you.
Yeah, catch
instead of the rolls.
Away.
Yeah,
Yes,
we saw some huge rollaways last year.
But you have to get up and over the rocks.
True.
And so if you're not far enough down the fairway, you just end up having to lay up and then throw your 4th shot over for par.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the change is good, but
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
We'll see. Let's see how you guys like it. Here it is.
Should we just be silent? I feel like we talked about it a lot. They did actually move the tee pad back and left a little bit and a little bit elevated, so it's a slightly different feeling shot. Used to have more of an inside route, but it's pretty overgrown, so you kind of have to take this outside right route, which doesn't give you as much distance. So then second shot needs to be kind of bigger if you want to be as perpendicular as possible to the hole.
Yeah, there's some low-hanging tree branches on the left side that
Yeah.
if you don't get far enough right or far enough in general, it's almost not worth it because you have to put it up in those branches to go for it.
The other thing is going from here, Paige going really, really inside, which is cool and going to be great because she's going to land on the flat surface. If you take a little bit more of a right side route than she did, it leaves you often with like a side hill kind of up to a golf tee area.
It can be a little slippery, a little awkward.
Wow. That's so aggressive from Silva.
That was...
Do you think that was intentional?
I think it was intentional to go left side, but
Yeah.
that early, I don't know.
That used to be more of the line. We were probably 20 feet up and diagonal right from the front right corner of the tee pad.
Yes, Holyn taking the outside route that we assumed most players would be taking, and there
Yeah.
she is on that little slopey area as well.
And it's the safest tee shot, but she's not really rewarded for it. So you can see why people are cheating the corner.
In practice as well, the 2 shots, Silva's and Paige's, that went that inside gap, in practice there was a ton of big trees and stuff there, little, they were tall skinny trees, and they were all cut down since the practice round on Tuesday. Yeah, so that left side gap really wasn't in play in my initial practice round.
Missy turning and burning a little early. It's going to be decision time whether she's going to lay up or go for it. Holyn putting a huge move on this one. She should set herself up nicely for a birdie look.
And it's fine to be a little bit more right on this shot. It's because the closer to the left you are, obviously, the more you're throwing straight uphill, and it can feel almost more difficult to get your disc to land on that island.
Yeah, just so nose up.
Yep.
Silva with some nice distance as well, and we're going to see that very straight up look that Mad was talking about.
You can see Paige not lined up towards the island at all. She's just trying to go dead straight at the tee pad of the next hole. Huge.
Huge.
This hole did play significantly easier than the hole 14 from years prior.
Yeah.
Today, almost half the field birdieing it, 9 out of 20 competitors.
Missy not quite in position, just gonna lay up. Yeah, it is. It's a good change.
Yeah, that's
It's
more
good.
birdies than I was expecting, honestly.
Silva kind of, just out of position enough to make that really, really scary, and she crawls over the OB line, being pulled off the line. Like Mad said, it gives you a little bit more room to work.
I like Holyn's play coming in nice and high right at the basket. If you come into the left side of that island while there are no rocks blocking you, like we saw Silva take advantage of that a little bit, it's going to be kind of a weird putt, though. There's really, really, really steeply sloped. Your feet are kind of weird, and really nice shot from Paige.
Your feet are kind of weird.
Your feet are weird. This hole averaging under par today. Missy going to have a very steep downhill putt.
It's kind of been Silva's miss, and shows some frustration on that one. Just looking at people's feet. I can't even look at anything else.
Yeah. It's a scary putt. It really is. You're so high up there, and you're just looking at the fairway.
Yeah.
You know it's all out of bounds.
You rarely see Missy show that kind of frustration, too. High stakes out here.
They sure are. And this course in general is mentally so fatiguing.
Which is nice after New London.
Nice break.
Yeah. It makes sense. I mean, best of the best here, competing for the biggest pot we play for all year long. Evelina and Canesburg tied for the hot round, 5 down through 15.
So impressive. Hole 15, another par 5 at 617 feet. We have more hill action, making it play much longer than that. Also, the out of bounds is so tight on these first couple of shots. It sometimes feels impossible to just put it in bounds off the tee. You can easily put it in bounds, but if you're trying to get a birdie, you do have to bite off a lot more than is comfortable. Your second shot is usually blind. You're just throwing kind of over the side of a hill, and that's all you can see. Your third shot, you're just begging your disc to sit down, because if it comes in with any angle, you're rolling, and you're rolling far. So really tough set of obstacles on hole 15.
Boy, Paige finding some branches in OB pretty early. She can save a par. It's just going to be difficult. Sidearm's such a great play here. Holyn just right in the middle, throwing a really controlled hyzer forehand.
Yeah, this is another hole where a power forehand is an enormous advantage over the rest of the field.
Dang, Silva also overturning her backhand into the right side OB.
So common. On the heat map, it's red hot.
So common.
If you do throw a good shot that you like, you're oftentimes on the right side of that fairway.
Missy really far and right in the center. Very impressive backhand.
Here's Paige from where she last crossed. She's just trying to get up and over that second hill, and she's not going to do it.
I like how aggressive that was, though. And she still can save par. It's just going to be a really awkward shot on that side hill. Wow. Get up. Yeah.
Nice.
On the flat. This one was my guess for easiest hole.
Oh, it was. Wow. It was a tie.
Nice.
This was the tie.
That's the best we've ever done at that game.
Gosh, we both won.
Right. That'll never happen again.
It has never happened before.
Yeah.
Huh.
Finally dialed it in all season. Finally.
It's a really long warm-up.
And a really nice, powerful shot from Silva as well. Paige's fourth. That awkward uphill run-up. She manages that so well. Puts it to about 20 feet.
That's so impressive.
Lovely.
That camera angle made that look a lot easier than it is. It's really steep uphill, and those trees are so... Look at that out of bounds line on the right. You
Yeah.
catch one of those trees the wrong way, and you're out of bounds inside the circle.
Yeah, this one, I think this hill is worse than 11's hill.
Yep.
It is. You are huffing and puffing up this thing.
Yeah. You're feeling your quads, your calves. Man, a lot of birdies on hole 15 today. Over half the field.
I mean, 615, yes, very uphill, but still for a par 5.
Friendly.
Friendly.
If you keep it in bounds.
Mm-hmm. And what a save from Paige.
There were 10 out of bounds strokes and still played as the tie for the
That's
easiest hole.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. This field knows how to manage. A nice birdie from Holyn. Missy with a little bounce back as well. Yeah, some nice par saves. Shout out to Sophia Dunica for getting the only eagle. She eagled it.
That's sweet.
That's freaking sweet.
Ella was up there for an eagle putt.
Oh,
inside
yeah,
the
she
circle too,
was.
remember? That's a funny reaction. Trying to get the 2 from the short side.
Oh,
Ahead on hole
Sophia's was a
17.
throw-in.
Really?
Yeah, 145.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Sick.
Shout out Ella Hansen for having an eagle putt.
Yeah, inside the circle.
Owen Scoggins with almost the birdie throw-in from the layup area. So we follow up the easiest hole and we head straight to one of the hardest, a tie for the most difficult hole of the day.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Join us in Pensacola, Florida on November 22nd and 23rd for the Downtown Disc Golf Experience at Blue Wahoo Stadium, sponsored by Discraft.
Hole 16, a par 4, 731 feet, is kind of an awkward little blind shot with the hill on the right. You're laying up as close as possible to the OB line, but you can find OB deep if you're not careful. This is one where OB strokes can stack too. If you are kind of pinched on the right side on your first shot, there's some trees on the right that can make the backhand tough. It's another one where a forehand, particularly on the second shot, really comes in handy. But honestly, you could go forehand really comfortably. We're going to probably see that from Holyn. You really do want to land towards the left side off the first shot to open up the angle on your second. Distance-wise, it's super reachable, but this one just feels scary with so much out of bounds.
Yeah. Yeah, and also this tee shot, you want to go so big so to make that second shot easier, but the out of bounds line comes up pretty quick.
Yeah.
So you can accidentally find yourself throwing OB deep.
Or just like shorting it so you don't find OB deep,
Yes,
like
like
Missy
Missy,
does.
yep.
Yeah.
And now her second shot's going to be pretty far. But yeah, I think like Erika said, playing to the left side makes this hole feel substantially safer. Paige not probably wanting to turn that disc that much, but it's fine.
It is fine. It's just going to be a more technical second shot. It's going to require the same amount of turn as what she just threw.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, this one's...
I think it's fine.
Yeah, just it's crazy to see her not get aggressive at all because normally she's getting so aggressive.
Yeah, this is very conservative. I mean, she's 100 feet short of the stakes.
And now she's going to have to go huge here.
And this is still like, that is huge, isn't it? That is huge. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
It looked so chill.
It's hard. It's hard to say exactly how far that just was just because everyone's game plan is a little bit different. But I think this is around, like what Silva just threw is around 330, maybe more than that.
I think more.
And yeah, Missy around the same. And what a shot.
Missy splitting the hole pretty much in half here. Beautiful.
Man.
And here's that forehand play I was talking about.
Only 4 competitors finding circle 1 in regulation.
Did a lot find circle 2 though?
Only 10.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
it's half.
It's half. This
Ooh,
is a hard hole.
Sit. Nice shot from Holyn.
Are we 3 for 3 circle 1 right now?
Oh my, we are.
I think we are.
I love when lead card pops off.
Yeah, and here's that turning shot that Erika was talking about. Those low-hanging branches definitely in the way. Paige likes this angle, though.
It's so crazy. Out of her hand, you're like, that's going to fade so early. And it did fade a little more than she probably wanted, but it's still so good.
Circle 2 is great on hole 16.
Good looking run from Paige. Silva just outside the circle, a little bit uphill. Leaves it very low. At this point of the day, it's so hot, by the way. Like, it started cold. Oh, Holyn, no. And at this point, everyone's regretting wearing pants.
Yes.
In the sun. You're cooking.
Especially walking up that big hill.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's still going. Oof.
Oof.
Whew.
Holyn with the dreaded 3-putt on that one. Always frustrating. And Missy finally at hers, just outside the bullseye for a really nice birdie.
Missy, the only birdie of the day today.
Really?
Yeah. Even with the wind picking up. That is not surprising to me.
Yeah.
I think this hole is so hard.
It is hard.
The out of bounds is so tight on that right side. It almost doesn't feel worth it to go for it. Here's Evelina on the 18th. I can't believe the 18th doesn't play as one of the hardest holes. I feel like it's
Is
so
it even
tough.
in the top 5?
No.
Wow.
I know. It's middle. It's actually in the bottom half.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Big second shot. That's so hard to do. Look at how small she looks. That's how uphill we are.
This is like, I don't know, 50 feet of elevation gain.
Easy.
It's crazy how you can throw it as hard as you can with like a fast disc and still find yourself outside the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Evelina really showing her power there. What a birdie.
Three strokes still separating Silva from Paige and Holyn. 6 strokes to Evelina.
Here's hole 17. We watched Owen almost throw it in from this little layup area that the drone is heading over right now. It's a small layup area, but it's really close. Most people are just throwing a little putter there. If you do want to go all the way there, it's downhill 366, plays I think probably like 330, maybe 320, 330. But all these low-hanging tree branches are in the way, so it doesn't feel like you can confidently go for it unless you're comfortable throwing something dead straight 330 or messing around trying to get lucky through those big tree branches.
They added the hay bales deep, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's nice.
Yes. Very friendly. You can come in hot as long as it's low. Missy, man, she lands safe on the other side, but it is out of bounds to the left over there.
I love a dramatic splash, though. Paige gonna lay up with a fierce. Oh, no.
Wow.
I mean, the
That's
nice thing about
surprising.
that is, like, at least it's still the drop zone and not a re-tee, but that is surprising.
Oh. Oh, Silva.
Boy.
Wait, this is not
Atypical.
Yeah, this is not a little layup area that I'm even really thinking that hard about. And it's surprising. Maybe nerve is really in play here. Holyn throwing the forehand. I love this play.
Ah, bummer. Wait, is this a mandatory drop zone? It is, right?
Yes.
No one landing safe. That's pretty bizarre with the 2 layups. And Missy really, not doing it. Not doing it.
What the?
But it's normal it'll be up there.
Yes.
So at least she crossed.
This is a surprising lack of focus.
Here we go.
From our lead card. This is not, I guess that's any hole can get you, but.
It can. I don't know. It is an awkward distance because it's so downhill.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, your angle control is everything, and it's kind of hard to control the angle when you feel like you're throwing so soft.
Man, Silva just jump putting is crazy.
I love that. That's sick.
It's the fact that she can jump putt that far is crazy.
I'm a big fan of what just happened.
Me too.
And Holyn kind of fluffing it up there, but it's fine. Missy for a double.
Dang.
Man, kind of a wild hole here.
This played as the fourth most difficult hole of the day. There was 8 out of bounds strokes. We saw a ton of them on our lead card. Holyn making good.
5.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. I know.
Ooh.
The rest of the field having a good time on this hole, but
A lot of layups, I presume.
no. Did I hit the?
It was like left side pole, but it was a good putt.
Oh my! 17 just wrecked
Yeah.
our lead card.
You know what? Let's just skip this screen. We don't have to do the recap on this one.
Holy moly!
Yikes.
There was only 2 birdies. Valerie Mandujano and Sofia Dunica both got to circle 1, but still surprising to see that many strokes taken on that one.
Hole 18, we saw Evelina make this look easy, a par 5, 814 feet. You want to get past that bridge and land on the right side of it. Second shot, if you can get up to this flat ball golf teeing area right here, you're pretty happy, or even farther if you're Evelina, but that's crazy. Third shot, you're trying to get as far as you can, working the left side. That right side really pinches pretty hard, so you want to be left with that big tree that we passed, and as Madison says, you really need to huck one up this hill. The whole thing, I wish I knew how much elevation was the entire hole, but most of it really is in that last little push. Paige going absolutely huge on this tee shot. Unreal. Unreal. That's
crazy.
That's 120 feet farther than like the rest of the field.
Yeah, most people are aiming for this little patch of green straight ahead that we see. Holyn gunning for. Oh no, she's going big too. Ooh, trampoline. Friendly little grass patch.
Yeah, Holyn probably 50 feet farther than the typical landing zone.
Beautiful.
This is more a normal shot. Yep. A normal, really, really excellent shot.
We watched a lot of players at the World Championships last year just kind of crawl over that out of bounds, the wind making this tee shot tough. Okay, come on. No.
Straight shot. Yeah.
Is it safe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not the typical line that you see, but that's pretty classic Silva. Missy looking to get up on this flat area. It's really easy to put the nose angle up too high, a little too nose up, and then fade towards the left like she's doing here. And that's going to be fine, but the footing's a little awkward, and she's playing for par from there. Ooh, Silva going for the secondary teeing area. Oh,
nice.
That's really far.
Yeah, that is so far. And I like that she's playing it left as well. There's that one big tree on the corner, and she's kind of taking those branches out of play. Holyn, forehand.
Huge. Paige trying to work the turn here, so difficult to do with an uphill run-up, and she manages that really well for where she was, and still pretty good power. This looks insane.
Epic.
I think that does a pretty good job of explaining what kind of angle we're looking at here.
Put that on Missy's album cover.
Honestly. Paige is third. Looking for the birdie here.
Power.
Love it.
That's such a hard shot. I threw a forehand as hard as I could earlier and came up short. Paige is making that look easy with a backhand.
There's no way she grunted as loud as you did either.
Silva also with a standstill shot. Huge with the hex.
Wow. Holyn, left side of the tree, probably able to swing just a hyzer forehand.
Nice. And you see this a lot, just kind of barely crawling over the line. This uphill is crazy. I wish there was a measurement for the incline.
Me too.
I'm so curious.
It's like, I don't know. It's got to be.
We're giving
It's more than 50, but probably a little less than 100 feet. It's somewhere in that realm.
It makes D-Glow look like chump change.
Like, I bet that's like 90 feet.
Yes.
Woo, girl.
Holyn.
Nice finish.
That feels good to end on that birdie, especially Holyn struggling a bit on the putting green today. Paige in for birdie as well on the uphill putt. That's 2 of 7 birdies today on hole 18.
Nice. Paige finishing 3 down, Holyn 2 down. Silva 2 over, but still going to have the lead. She had so much room to work.
And a nice bounce back from that double bogey on 17.
Missy finishing 2 over and sliding pretty far back. Chase card is pretty tight. She's going to be...
They're on one.
Yeah, she's going to be in a tie for 7th place back on chase card, but they're all kind of within striking distance, which is crazy. Evelina Saarinen with a 4 down is going to move into our final position on lead card for Championship Sunday.
Wow.
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 What a day.
I'm just taking it all in.
Yeah. Sophia Dunica, 6 down. That's a tie for the course record. Really impressive.
And I was just trying to think about how much the stroke advantage really helped.
It's true.
It did, but yeah, Missy having some troubles today, even though she's throwing the disc so well. It's going to be so interesting to see how this course scores tomorrow with the wind. It's going to make things wild, but also you kind of used to playing in that wind, and some players it makes them really lock in. So I don't know if we'll see quite as many birdies. It's going to be exciting Championship Sunday.
Yeah, and a lot of money on the line too.
Yeah.
So like thousands and thousands.
We still have
per
not,
stroke.
Yeah, we still have not gotten the email for the payout. So you're just gonna have to wait till tomorrow, and we'll tell you all about it. So tune in. See you guys tomorrow back at Ivy Hill. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the two Honkies.
Honk.
Honk.
Sunshine, get up on my body, know that truly I feel fine. Get up watch your body and I feel that sunshine. Get up on my body, know that truly I feel fine.